Hi, Paula and everybody else who's watching. Today I'm taking Philadelphia cream cheese and I am making a delicious layered raspberry cake. Okay, so what I've done to start is I've created a basic graham cracker crust, which I just took about a cup of graham cracker. My boyfriend actually mashed it up with the end of a really clean screwdriver. And then I added about 4 tablespoons of butter, popped it in the oven, and then I put it in the freezer to cool it down because I didn't want it to be really hot. So for our next layer, that's when we take our Philadelphia cream cheese. We take 2 8-ounce packages. I used a third less fat to try to be healthy. I know it's dessert, and my boyfriend told me I was being ridiculous, but I'm trying to be healthy. So what I did is he actually whipped it up for me, and then I folded in some cream cheese. I folded in some whipped cream. And then it kind of gets this light, fluffy thing going on. So then what we do is we're going to layer that right on top of our graham cracker crust. Yeah, get in here and see what I'm doing. It is so good. Okay, and you just sort of smooth it. You want it to kind of be even, but this cream cheese is going to make it so good. That's why I made an extra thick layer. It's going to be amazing. Okay, so then you make sure that's even. And then what I did is I took a 12-ounce package of frozen raspberries, and I added some cornstarch and about a half a cup of sugar until it got real thick. It's sort of like a jam. Okay, get in there and see that. It's just like oozes. And you guys, if you could smell this, it's like fresh, tart. Oh my gosh, it's going to be perfect. And then after I cook this, I put this in the fridge too because I wanted it to kind of cool down and not be quite as hot. So what we're going to do is we're going to spread that right over the top. Yeah, come in here. Come in here and get this. I told my boyfriend he's the creative director of this video shoot, so I hope he's doing a good job. Okay, so now it's a nice even layer. And actually, this recipe is my boyfriend's mom. And it's one of his favorite things on earth. And I met him, about the second time I met him, he's been telling me about this. And when we live out here in Montana, we have these berries called the huckleberry. It's kind of like a wild blueberry. So if you have access to those, you can use that. You can use blackberries, you can use blueberries, whatever you like best, but I love raspberries, so we did raspberries. Okay, then you're going to take the other half, about a half of it, so about, what is this, 4 ounces of whipped topping, and you're going to top that. You're just going to kind of spread it. It sort of looks like a romantic little dessert, doesn't it? Kind of like Valentine's Day or something. Might be a good idea to make for your sweetie. If I know anything, I've learned in my life that one way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So I'm pretty good at that. Okay, and then you sort of layer that on and spread it real pretty. So maybe, and you know, one of the most dangerous things about cooking your boyfriend's mother's favorite recipe is you're never going to measure up. This is never going to be as good as his childhood memories with his mom, but I'm trying anyway. He's nodding. He agrees. Now, I've taken about a half a cup, quarter cup of some of those crushed up graham crackers, and I'm just going to spread those on top and make this beautiful topping. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that looks pretty good. It might not be exactly like his mama makes it, but I think it's going to be pretty good. Now what I'm going to do is, it's almost dinner time, and I've got some southern cooking in the oven. So we're going to have dinner, and I'm going to refrigerate this so that after dinner it's going to be cooled and everything's just going to sort of gel together, and then we're going to slice it, and it's going to be delicious. But do you see those beautiful layers? That's what you can do with Philadelphia cream cheese. And because it's cold, this is the perfect summertime treat and the perfect end to any meal when the sun is shining and you need a little refreshment. So cheers. I hope you like this recipe and Stay tuned, you'll see more from me.